back to Mamacita.
Guys, I lost the president.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, we're going for a dive?
Actually, how much? Well, let's just continue.
It's not worth it.
Bubby, bull, bull.
Ah!
How many rations do I have? I have 4. So there's 1 ration back here.
Don't mind me. You know, there's a bug in one of the wrestling games that when you played it online, the servers would break, and that's how your character would run. If you sprinted down the hall, he would get stuck in that first animation and just wobble down the hall.
Don't slip on the shit. Don't slip on the sheep. Don't slip on the shit. Okay, we're good.
Go ahead, step in the fire. Get the ammo.
There we go, got it.
Sick.
I miscalculated.
Right, come in. Right.
Nastasha. Which one is Nastasha? That's the one who put the robots in it. Yeah,
No, that's Naomi.
Naomi. Fuck.
Nastasha's the one that knew about the nukes and like told us about weapons and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit, I almost had it.
If I said to like Naomi not helping, that would be very weird. Naomi's the reason we won that mission. Even though she was trying to betray us. Even though she did betray us.
Nastasha's just the one who was giving us information on weapons.
Yeah, and then she wrote a book about Shadow Moses. Oh, let me call Snake.
There's bird shit here. What do you think?
Have you ever...
Yes.
You know.
Awesome.
So... Without...
No, okay, sure. I do care. I do not care.
I do care?
I do care.
I care about you, Snake.
That's right, hubby. Okay, it's vitally important that I don't get spotted here.
Box time?
This is not a pretty sight.
Hey!
I'll have you know I'm kind of attractive. Sick. Yikes. I'd say probably safer just drop it in the water.
Right. Are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Oh my god, Snake shot somebody! Alright, Snake, talk to me.
Hey, Snake, have you heard of Outer Heaven?
No, get the present first, then Outer Heaven.
Yes. Okay, don't fuck this up again. Silence now.
Sorry, I'm not.
What did I say? Okay.
Sorry, sir.
One last kiss for you. Come on. Come. On me.
Take it easy.
I fucking missed! What is my depth perception?
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden!
Listen, he fell in the water. He's still okay. He might have like a couple broken bones, but he'll survive.
I swear to fucking God. We will find a president today. I swear to God. It's gonna happen.
I swear to the god of Vogue. I will be in that magazine one day.
Someday. You even got your Vogue post ready?
Yeah, you just gotta squeeze the boobies together. It's
Yeah.
like flexing. I'll do my Chippendales dance. That should get me.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
All right.
Okay.
This is not a pretty sight.
It's
Hurry up and check the situation.
it's just a bridge. What's ugly about it?
The enemy has already entered the nuclear launch
That's
code.
the wrong person.
Secure the president before they can confirm and
You know, Colonel, I don't
finalize
really
the
want to
code
hear
input.
from you right now.
The president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
Thank you.
This is the way to Shell.
Kind of just being a dick to everyone.
Right.
Have you heard of Outer Haven?
You know,
Ames.
so without the ballot,
Yep, balaclava. It tastes delicious.
Jack, is that you?
It's balaclava.
Take it easy.
Yeah, Rose, I will take it easy.
We. Birds poop on them. What?
He actually saw me? Okay.
Now that I don't know.
Hey! There we go. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just Whee. So what was that? Does something special happen when you do that?
It's just that this cutscene won't happen if the enemies are after me.
So now we wait until everything calms down a little.
Now we wait. Ba, 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 boo, bee,
Look, it's got actual handles. You can look at it this time.
bee, ba, 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 ba.
Can you imagine if this was in the other ones and you're walking around and you just see Solid Snake's eyes peering
Yeah.
out of the box?
I thought you could go in the first person in one.
Okay, I don't remember going first person in the box.
I think I tried it before.
Yeah.
Do you have anything interesting to say, Colonel?
Right. Go up that ladder to get.
Yeah, just go up the ladder. Is that all he's got to say?
There we go, now it's going down. I am surprised I saw that. I've seen that. Come on, Kojima. Fix your game.
How about them Charmanders?
How about the what?
There's Charmanders.
Oh,
Pretty rare, right?
what do you mean Charmanders? There's, sure, I guess there's one, but you get one pretty quickly.
I meant the card. And they're only quick if you're playing Pokemon Red.
Yeah. That's
The
what I
other
mean.
ones, they're not quick to get.
Well, you gotta get like, you gotta like trade for them, I think.
Watch you glitch it.
What's up, Jack?
I believe that I could just crawl and I should be
See ya.
fine.
Can I get a Breaking Bad mod for this game? How's it going, Walter?
Hey, Walter. See, we're good.
Science, bitch.
Yo, I'm sick with it.
Hey, I remember when Snake did something like that. And he fell right into the molten lava.
I don't remember that part. Not canon.
Oh, hot. I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
You're not gonna piss on me, are you? Oh, you sick. Nice. Awesome. Colonel, I'm getting pissed on.
Right, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
Rose, I'm dumping you.
What can I do?
Can we have a long, meaningful conversation without getting pissed on?
Talk to you soon, Jack.
Alright, remove it from my notes. Get pissed on.
Thank God she doesn't come back in vengeance.
Rose? Of course not.
There's no way she'd still be with him.
Regression. I saw you. Go away.
Never.
Thank you.
Listen, I just got pissed on. Get out of here, guys. I'm upset. And all I do is get criticized. Criticized. That's my death impression from Monty Python and the Meaning of Life.
My impression is, oi, I'm British. Damn.
That's not at all what Death says.
I'm British.
Death shows up at your house. I'm British.
British.
Am I supposed to look at it and be like, my sympathies, man? Jesus.
I'm British. I've done it. Rose, can you talk to me?
Jack,
Taco me?
Talk on me. It's an. What sex position is that?
Yo, babe, I
Talk to
just
you
learned
soon.
this new move. It's called Taco Me.
Yeah. Peter? Peter?
After you hold an enemy soldier,
Oh, I gotta. Come here, soldier. I gotta hold you.
Raiden, there should be a way to cross over from your present location on the KL connecting bridge to the core of Shell 2.
Colonel, take a look
Get
at where
to
I
the
am.
core of Shell 2. Rescue the president
Where's
before
Otacon's
the enemy
number?
can
Where
use
can I call
him
him?
to reconfirm the nuclear launch code.
Let me talk to Otacon. He's cool.
He doesn't have his own codec. He just borrows things.
It's like, give me that fucking thing.
So Plissken is dead.
Olga, Snake, he's here
I can smell the peace.
in Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
Oh god. This is not the man who.
Plan because of your personal feelings.
This is not the.
Then screw your plan.
This is
I've
the
been
guy who
waiting
killed
for
your
this day for
dad.
2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it.
I'm not here, Olga.
Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
And also, what color should my eye patch be?
The upper connecting
Black,
bridge to
brown,
Shell 1
green?
is down.
What about the chopper?
Silver.
The camo
Ooh,
is out of
silver.
action.
Match my
Take the
hair.
oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Huh?
Not yet.
Okay.
The original comes last. The
Oh, you have
intruder's
awful
still at
minds.
large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back
Thank
immediately.
God I got human
One more
hands.
thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
Thank God she kept her
We
back to
start
us for
living
so
for
long.
ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Well, God, I think he's already trying stuff on you guys.
He's the president. He's trustworthy.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the
Ex-president.
Everything all right?
No sign of
Sorry,
flooding,
George.
But I can't get close to the door.
Lucas.
The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target
And
the
scare the
circuit
hell out of the
panel.
president when he
Right.
sees a rocket
Make sure you
come
don't
into
hit the
the
president.
room.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the
I
frequency,
would like to hit
I
him.
can raise him.
Yeah.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response.
I love the-
It looks like the
just
walls have a built-in radio
That
shield.
little
So that's
test
why
right
Ames
there. It's
lost
like the president's
contact
gonna
with
see
him.
it and he's
If you
gonna
need to
freak
confirm
out.
his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first. The only way to the president is past this electrified floor. Use the remote-controlled missile.
Snake might know where to find one.
Talk all Rose.
What can I do?
If Snake knows, I'll let Rose know.
How do you know Snake knows that?
Have you been talking to
Take
Snake?
it easy.
Are you cheating on me? Is that why you missed my birthday?
Do you know where I can find some remote-controlled missiles?
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2. But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion. Most of B1 is probably flooded by now. Raiden, the node for that area is inside a small room to the northwest. You'd better log in.
Okay, Snake. Right. Why is it like suddenly tight now? The mic stand. It's the mic stand. There we go.
Well, if you stop trying to mess with it, won't be so tight.
Ow. Where's the note again? It's like, I think it's like in here. Yes.
Knock it off.
You.
You know you love it, Mr. President. Knock once for yes, twice for no. Did you have sexual relations with that woman? Ooh, cold drink.
Yo, sick.
I've been after some cold drink. That's what I call it when I mix cold medicine with alcohol. Cold drink.
My cold drink, yes.
Jack, is that?
That's what I call it when I mix cold medicine with Pepto-Bismol. It's cold medicine. It's my cold drink, you know.
Take it easy.
I can't talk to me, Brosive. I don't know.
Shell core B1 filtration chamber number 1572589B1.
I don't know if you can read Japanese.
Konnichiwa. Go give it that nice
Arigato,
voice when you say
Saitama.
Konnichiwa. Oh, it's so contaminated. Oh, contamination.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Nice.
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading.
Yeah. I know how to swim.
I think that's what Aang's wife was good at.
Guitar?
Maybe.
I mean, she could control the water.
I mean, she's probably used to stroking the water.
Yeah. Actually, she couldn't swim at all. It's kind of the ironic thing.
She just does some blood bending if she falls in water.
What's up, Jack?
You know how much you could terrify somebody knowing blood bending?
See ya.
What do you do? Oh, I'm a rock bender. What do you,
When you're
you
on the
do?
surface,
I'm a blood bender.
Colonel, Pliskin was Snake after all.
according to him.
What?
Listen, Raiden, I'll say it again. He is not in the simulation.
There you go about the simulation again.
Don't put your faith in him. Don't trust him. Do you understand?
The Shell 2 core is where the actual filtration system resides. Or at least it used to.
There we go.
Now it's just a shadow of its former
Shadow!
self.
Shadow
Here,
Moses!
water mixed with crude oil was filtered using antagonist bacteria in the microbial decomposition of hydrocarbons. Below the first floor basement is a gigantic vat for this purpose. What happened was that this vat broke and flooded the floor. The first floor, which is not flooded, houses the air purification facility that eliminates the stench from the polluted water. Manhattan is right in our backyard here, you know. There's plenty of reason to be cautious.
This water smells like shit.
Once you see Raiden, when you're flattened again,
Yes, I know.
flatten yourself.
What's up?
What's up?
Talk to you soon.
What?
Remote-controlled missiles. Punching is a base.
We got 6 minutes and you still haven't saved the president.
Okay, fine. Give me a second. I'll save the president. Where's the president?
See it here?
It's not here. It's,
Just a C mine.
yeah, it's the mine right there. Ow. You know, it's.
No, I guess there's not a C mine there anymore.
Oh, I found it.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job.
Colonel,
Now
stop
head to the
talking to me.
first floor of
I'm
the
holding
Shell
my
2
breath
core.
under
Take
the-
out the power source
underwater.
and make contact with the president before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
What do you think about that, Rose?
What's up?
I could hold my breath for that long.
She doesn't care.
See ya.
God damn it.
Yeah, she has no care. Hey, Snake, I held my breath for so long. Do you think Snake's the type of person who's like, you sure did, kid? You
Yeah.
sure did.
I think it would be like, leave me alone.
Doesn't want you to feel bad, so he's just like, sure did, kid. Sure did. Look at that dumpy. I was talking about the trash can.
Jack,
Now do you care? Now do you want to give me something? Want to talk to me?
No.
talk to you soon.
Okay.
While running,
Thank you.
Maybe Mr. X is in the top.
No. Darn.
Maybe microorganisms are in the movie top.
Microorganism doesn't show up yet.
Microorganism?
Yeah. That's a Stina missile, that's the one thing.
Thank God I don't have to push up and it just goes up on its own. Mr. President, get down!
Get down, Mr. President!
Get out of the way, Mr. President.
God damn, Mr. President! Mr.
Mr. President.
Probably should have distracted him as well.
Treat him like
What are you doing?
Get. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Stop it.
Knock it off.
I saved you, Mr. President!
Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
Now watch me army progress.
Now, do you want to talk to me, Rose? I just saved the president.
No, she doesn't care. She's probably sitting there going, damn it.
Hang in there.
Okay, well. Pay attention, he's going to talk a lot. And it's very, very, very important for the entire series. What he says is important.
Debatable.
What do you mean debatable? It's the factual truth.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see.
Definitely
Now things are
Bill
starting to make a
Clinton.
little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics. the military, the economy. They control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
Too tired.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets. Pawns in a game.
Hitler?
By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
Takes info in, shoots out different info.
The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on
Daughter of
level
Otacon?
B1 in the core
No,
of this
sister. That
building.
he
I
said
thought
that
the
they have their
levels
sister,
below us
his
were
sister.
flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being
So
held
Otacon's
in
not
a
that old.
locker room located in the northwest part of level B1.
You don't have to be old to have a daughter.
Cut transmission and get moving.
A daughter that's at
This is
least in her
card 4.
20s.
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Yeah,
Otacon's in his
Give
30s.
this to her when you find her.
he was a busy
A
kid.
program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
This is where
There's
I
only
die.
one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President.
Hello, Oswald.
Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice
He's
is
very
to
into
put
the
an
game
end
right now.
to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
There was so much info to take in. There is so much info.
We saved the president!
Oh, Colonel, I got some bad news.
Mr. President? Mr. President? They'll probably say this later, but the Lolly Lule Low, that's the Patriots. That's just another name for the Patriots.
There's a secret organization called the Patriots.
They control everything.
They hold the role, basically, of Illuminati in this universe.
They're essentially the Illuminati, yeah.
They control everything. I'm gonna take it that...
Oh, I can't call them because
a theory of it that Solidus is big mad that he got thrown out,
the president
and so
is dead.
he
I
basically
see.
started a rebellion.
I'm sorry to
because
hear
of
that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
You know, no offense to,
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I didn't take those
Pictures,
photos.
They were on the news on several websites. If I remember
I took
right,
other
the
photos.
That's a different. That's a different angle.
I couldn't even get up that high.
Me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
After all this plot, you're still hungry for more?
Yes.
Okay.
Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Ah!
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The
Quadruple
nuclear
traitor?
strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still
He
has a
can't be a
massive
quadruple
payload of
double
missiles
agent.
to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Remember,
Whatever
the
her
president
reasons,
didn't call
we
it a
need her
weapon.
in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find
It's
her.
more than that.
I'm on my
It's more
way.
than a weapon. It's a way to control things.
Yeah, that's why I said.
What was your question before you got interrupted?
But now that the president stated everything the president did, I'm very iffy on Colonel and Rose. Rose not so much because I know of vengeance,
Yeah.
but Colonel I am so fucking iffy on.
Solidus, Solidus basically orchestrated Shadow Moses and all that stuff, but he failed because Solid Snake was a baddie. And because he failed, the Patriots took him out of power and were planning to assassinate him, but Solidus went into hiding. And now he is coming back to destroy the Patriots, essentially.
It's seek his revenge.
Yeah.
Which that I got, but there was oh my god, I was not expecting that
Locate
much
Emma Emmerich
to be
and have
thrown
her
at
put
me.
the president's disc to use. Emma is on B1 of the Shell 2 core. The clock is ticking. Locate her before Arsenal gear goes online.
You have any other questions that I could answer?
Not really.
Okay.
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's core.
The entire thing's sunk.
The
What?
rumors about Big
B1?
Shell being a
yeah.
big cover-up are all true.
Otacon?
I had Snake check everything out. Sure, there's some facilities to clean up the pollution, but they're not running at full capacity. Don't you think it's funny that even though 2 years have gone by since the incident, they haven't managed to clean up all the crude oil? Of course, the media doesn't report that kind of thing. I think they're having fresh shipments of crude oil brought in to replace the stuff they've cleaned up. The story you were told about toxic chemicals being released if the plant were blown up also seems pretty fishy. I don't think it's actually true. Information is being suppressed on a huge scale. These guys seem to think that the new Metal Gear is worth all the effort and money they're spending on it.
So I've been lied to all along.
No, I think even your CO didn't know what was going on, and that's probably what he's been telling you.
I didn't mean by the Colonel. I meant by you.
Huh? We never lied to you. We just didn't tell you everything, that's all. You know, you're a pretty interesting guy. You're just like Snake said.
What did he say?
That you're a weak, simple-minded, stubborn fool.
A weak, simple-minded...
Ah, don't worry. He didn't mean anything bad by it.
Nothing bad? Well, what could possibly be worse than that? That lying, useless, backstabbing, mincing son of a...
Raiden, I'm his friend. I know him better than anyone else. I know he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, so what?
And, by the way, there's one more thing you should probably know about Snake.
What?
He's right here.
Next to you?
Yup,
Did he hear?
every word.
I'm just gonna get back to the mission now.
You're listening? Oh,
What's up, Jack?
my bad.
What's up?
Snake's gonna kill me!
I just realized our whole government is a lie!
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
Oh shit,
I'm
she's doing
so
this already?
lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
Batman.
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room?
Huh?
We've known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
What a random thing to have happened.
And we're gonna go rescue Emma again.
Next episode.
Thank you for watching this episode of Metal Gear Solid 2. Make sure to like and subscribe to help it off of the people, which is
every day.
Bye-bye.